Good morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan here from the Center for Spiritual Living Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California, with our meditation on our 5 steps of affirmative prayer treatment. And I welcome you, and I'm glad you're with me on this sacred morning, on this prescient morning, actually, and precious morning, as we honor our fallen ones on 9/11, 19 years ago. And we also hold sacred and dear to us all the challenges that all the people are having on the planet right now. We remember that we stand on the shoulders of the giants that sacrificed their life for a greater cause than what is they were living right in that moment. They did it beyond their families, beyond their belief systems. They did it to create that world and save that world. Thing that was less than discordant, than unless it was totally coherent and together and at oneness and at peace and for the love of themselves, the love of all of their families and the history of this world. And so I would be remiss if I didn't just take a moment and not only just take a moment and go within and just in that quietness hold anyone from 9/11 and the remaining families from 9/11 who sacrificed their loved ones also, and also all of us who have been touched so deeply by COVID and now the fires everywhere. California are from all the way from the Mexican border to the border of Canada. It's a long, long space. So just take a moment and hold in memory those who have gone before us and are also right now in the midst of sacrificing their lives for that greater experience of life that works so much richer, so much deeper than what we're living right now. And as we hold all of those in our heart and our minds, and knowing that they created a greater experience for us here on this planet, I just let this go, and I am affirming that all is good today and all is well within me and without me. And together we say, with thanksgiving and open, grateful hearts, and so it is. I would also be remiss in not mentioning that we are a cell on a beautiful host called our Mother Earth. And I believe that we are so powerful. And so I invite you to go no matter what you're thinking about, anything that is less than harmonizing with the greatest gift that we have, life on this planet, in this experience. I invite you to release all divisive thoughts. Go to that vision of seeing this work. It is not. It's so obvious to me that when we are in such turmoil, our mother is reflecting that right now. And what she's doing is she's doing her absolute best to reveal her wholeness and coming back into that integrity, into that oneness. So when our minds, our hearts, when our minds are at peace and we see peace in this world, embracing all of it, not changing people's, but getting in touch with the real heart of who we are and what we would like to see on this planet, the real joy we would like to see and express on this planet, then our mother will come back into integrity, because we will come from that place of oneness, not divisiveness. So I invite you to just to embrace it all, shine you into this planet is revealing her health right now. The heart of our mother. I always think of Maui, the kids movie. The heart of Tafiti, our mother, is coming back in as we come back into our integrity, into our oneness. And so now I'm going to begin with our meditation, and just a refresher that, of course, this is the 5-step treatment. And last week we did recognition, recognizing there is something greater than we are, and that we can use it anytime we want, anything we want, for it is waiting for us to open up to it, and in its oneness and in its wholeness. And so I'm just seeing that as we open up to it, it opens up and fills ourselves and guides and provides us beyond what we've even known before. You look back 19 years ago, we have progressed in so many areas, in so many ways, and so many loving ways as well. But also it is bringing us back to remember who we are. We are the divine spirit itself in and through all. So I recognize that there is that only that one power, that one presence, and the love of all that is, and I use whatever works for myself. And as I say in the I am, I invite you to use that love, because there is only the one here that affects that web of life for everyone. So when you feel angry, when you feel out of sorts, when you are feeling less than at one with all of life on this planet, just stop yourself in your mind. Say, thank you for sharing. The truth is that I am that divine reflection of God that is expressing in and through and as me. And I always use God. So as I stay in the I am, please personalize these words. And this week it's the last day of unification. And it is affirmative prayer. Again, in this unification, we not only recognize there's a power greater than we are, and I call it God. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it Hotep, Baha'u'llah, Bob, whatever you want to call it. I call it the thing itself, and it is that love that connects us all. And so I declare unity in this oneness of the allness, which I call God. And so I say things like, I know that I am one with God. You have to use word or vision that makes you feel that you are in this oneness. I know that I am one infinite mind that has created all there is, and I recognize my unity with all of it. And so now we're just going to go in, and we're going to further examine on that deeper level, the unification of the one, throughout history, throughout ever since recorded time. We know that the mystics have connected and felt that oneness and allowed it to pour through them in words and deeds and actions. We look at Gandhi. We look at we look at Moses, who obviously, when he went up and he discovered that his word was powerful, he came back and he created the 10 Commandments. There are so many Jesus whose words constantly said, my Father and I are one, and what I am doing, you can do as well. So we're going to relax now. We're just going to see that connection. We're going to see that light coming right down to the crown chakra, to the third eye, through the throat, through the shoulders, wrapping around the shoulders, going down the back, coming around the front, opening the heart chakra, the throat and the heart chakra. And of course, I'm sorry, I missed the third eye there. Opening the third eye, the throat chakra, relaxing the face, listening to my voice, opening the lotus that's in the heart, seeing in that lotus whatever you would like. Relaxing the sacral, this solar plexus right below the heart. The beautiful yellow going down to the orange, the sacral, below the belly button, and down to the root chakra. And just opening all, allowing them to be filled with that pure light, pure prism of light. Having going down the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the feet, and right down to the middle earth. There. We anchor because we are these three-dimensional beings living in this third dimension, in this physicality. And so we are here to express and to recognize the body, and to, because that temple was made by that one, that unifying one. And everything that we experience in this body is given to us for us to examine who we are at that deepest level, that great beyond within, to discover the soul of the world which lies within us in its own unique fingerprint. And so we go within, we see that, we feel that, energy with that. And then we anchor that. We see that light coming right back up all over the body, just surrounding us, relaxing us in. And we take those 3 deep connecting breaths. And again, I use God. Use whatever you want, whatever words, angels, whatever you are comfortable with that makes you feel the oneness of the everythingness, that you are that ocean in a drop, and that world and that world in a grain of sand, and the heaven in all wildflowers. And that you see eternal, immortal, on this infinite journey of going back to source. And as you let go of anything divisive, anything that comes from me, into that more openness of expansion, of what can I bring to the plate in a greater way, so that not only I am opened and awakened, but I can also be a blessing onto this myself and onto the world. That is what you use. So I use God is, and we're going to breathe in as, and I stay in the I am, personalize these words in this oneness. But the in-breath, God is, and the out-breath, I am. And 2 more silently. And so in this silence, I invite you just, I always say, reveal to me that which needs to be revealed in this moment. To me, this is one of the most important steps. The first one, the recognition that that love lies within me, and I can use it as it uses me for a greater cause, a greater experience on this earth, a greater remembrance of who I am, divine spirit, expressing perfectly beautifully in this experience. So as I recognize that, and then I unify with it, I know that what needs to be revealed in this moment, whatever it is, so that I may release any negativity, any blocks that keep me from playing small. The banquet is offered in this moment, in this unification, as I say, any foods, any delights. As I drink from the holy water and stand on the holy ground, because wherever I am standing on is laid before me. I choose my experience, and what thoughts and words, as I am impeccable with my word, I carefully think those words through as they are revealed to me. Before I speak them, I say them in the highest possible experience within me that resonates, does not take away from me, does not drain me, but enhances me. Not self-deprecating words, not angry words, but seeing that heart open, that compassionate heart open to embrace all of it. Because that's what I came here to embrace and hold the high watch in that pure love, that beginner's mind, that child's heart, that pureness of it, planet. So just ask, what needs to be revealed that I need to have revealed to me right here and right now in this experience, in this oneness. And I'll go into the quiet. And our thoughts mirror that which is being revealed. It is new words, not the old tired words, but it is new words in that in this unification with the oneness. You can use new words like, I am in that ancient circle of love. I am at one and awakening and discovering myself as it brings out the deeper meaning of the mystery of the oneness. In this moment of connectedness, I use more sacred language. Sacred means using the highest words and being impeccable with my words. And I am changing the rhythm, changing my vibration. Now that's deepest and highest level. And recognizing that it is ancient belonging to one another that has brought us all together in this present moment. And how we act on this present moment. Either we feel at one in affinity and love and seeing the world reveal itself, cleanse itself, open up ways of being by means of me and by means of all, by embracing the love that resides in every single living thing on this planet. For we are awakening to that ancient force that has been within us since the beginning of time, and we resonate with that. We nurture that within ourselves and within all. So in my thoughts, it's not, how can the fires be raging? How can people in the streets be raging? How can life seem like it is out of control? My words carefully say, I am opening to and embracing, holding the high watch, being at truth, and being at truth for me is within my heart and my word at its highest. Not condemning, but creating that new vision, that new oneness that comes from my heart, our mother's heart, that is bursting forth to cleanse and reveal the wholeness, the love, the beauty of the planet, this water world. So like this water world that I have been living in, just like the Tao, I allow thoughts of freedom, of coming from that highest and good that expresses and lays the groundwork in that holy ground for the highest and good for all to be revealed in and through my thoughts, my words, my actions in this unification. And mine will be different. Whatever I see will be different than what you see. And if you feel, sometimes I feel like, but I'm only a person. I am powerful and I recognize that right now. So I see where there has been rage that has cleansed whatever needs to be cleansed. It is now filled with oneness, loving kindness, compassion, a new vibration that is opening up and creating that beautiful that I came into, and I leave behind that beauty. And I am grateful that it is so as I go through these steps. I am recognizing the power. I am using that power. I'm connecting and feeling at one-ment, unifying with that loving power. I am now stating my affirmation in the I am. And please write your affirmation down if you want to. Next week we are going into affirmation and how to affirm. But I am seeing everywhere I go, because what I do to myself, I do to all. Where I go, I see that face of God facing me. I feel in my heart that love, that hand tenderly, gingerly. And that is how I express myself in this larger vision and in this unity today and all days. I am kind to myself. I am grateful for that one power expressing in and through and as me as I remain open to it. I am kind to all that I come in contact with. I am in words. My thoughts are things and they are powerful. So if they are less than empowering, I say thank you for sharing. I change those words as I speak them, and I am coming from that place of action in that oneness, in that wholeness, as I stand on holy ground and speak the holy words wherever I go today. And I give great thanks for this. Great thanks for this recognition, this awakening, this unifying, feeling that love surge through my power, that power surge through my body. And I release it. And I don't have to think about it all day long. I am it. It comes natural to me. I do not look at which I wish not to see. I look at what I want to experience. No matter what false condition may lay at my feet or stand in front of me. I say thank you. In my mind, the fires, the rage that is creating the fires within, the mother, within me, within all, are being replaced by that gentle rain that just plants that now is watering that seed, nurturing that seed of certainty and continuity as I create in the physical world, in that creative mind, that manifestation on this planet of that works for everyone. Divine Spirit, for it is alive, almighty, it is indestructible and self-existent cause. It is the one that manifests itself in and through all of creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. It is the manifest universe that lies within me. It is the body of God. It is the logical and necessary outcome of the infinite self-knowingness of God. The incarnation of the Spirit, that divinity in all, and all the one Spirit. I believe in the eternality, the immortality, and the continuity of the individual soul